Hey, what's going on guys? My name is GameNut321 and welcome to another Five Nights at Freddy's video. This video is going to be a little bit different because this is going to be story time, I guess. This subscriber of mine, his name is Paul Orlando, commented something on a previous Five Nights at Freddy's video, and he claims that he's been doing some research about the whole Five Nights at Freddy's series, and he wrote so much that I decided to do a video and give him credit for giving me this, I don't know, information right here. So thanks a lot for the information, man, and I'm going to go ahead and just tell you guys the whole story of Five Nights at Freddy's 3 based off of Paul Orlando's comments. Now, a lot of this might not be true, a lot of this might be 100% true, and there are going to be spoilers, so if you don't know much of the story about Five Nights at Freddy's, the whole thing, then you don't have to watch this video. Just be prepared that there will be spoilers. So yeah, let's go ahead and get on with the video. This all starts at a nice local diner called Fredbear's Diner, owned by a guy named Fred. Kids loved this place because of a mascot called Freddy. He also had a lovely dog called the Marionette. A popular diner and a kids attraction, a man we dub Purple Guy begins working there. The Purple Guy works as the mascot since he has a strange fascination with them. One day, he makes a plan to murder one of the kids. He calls in sick one day when he knows there will be a big party. So Fred gets a replacement for the Purple Guy who will be the mascot for that day. Purple Guy then drives by and waits for any kids to come out alone outside in his car. Finally, a sad young kid comes out and walks around because he was sad. The Purple Guy, seeing his chance, drives up and stabs the boy, quickly finishing him off and hiding the body behind the building. The police scan the building, find the body, and the mother attempts to sue poor Fred. A company decides that they could profit from this, so they buy it off of Fred in his time of need. The kid's spirit, however, unable to rest, possesses the marionette puppet. They now create the first of 3 Freddy Fazbear's pizzerias. Taking the idea from Fred, they decide to create a prototype hybrid of Freddy in case an employee calls off sick. They begin by Springtrap. Golden Freddy is the old mascot that is golden due to time discoloration. Springtrap is a bunny because they feel a bunny is kid-friendly. They see fault in the hybrid as it is too scary to wear, so they decide to make full animatronics. They begin making Bonnie, Chica, Freddy, and Foxy, all of which come with simple programming. So far, all is good. However, Purple Guy returns again, and he is a valued employee of the old diner. They had begun teaching him how to be the Springtrap mascot. Now listen closely. Springtrap and Golden Freddy are the only characters that Purple Guy actually wore. This is why there is a Shadow Bonnie and Shadow Freddy. If you look closely in the previous games and the new one, they are actually purple. This is symbolism. This is to say that those 2 costumes were Purple Guy. Purple Guy keeps working there and uses the Golden Freddy suit to kill 3 kids in the back on a day that is busy while the adults are busy. The Marionette, unable to stop the Purple Guy at the time, tricked by the Purple Man's disguise, then moves the kids, stuffing them into the animatronics, giving them new life. They start smelling and the cops investigate, shutting the place down for health reasons to keep the company's good name. That one fades out of memory and the company then creates Five Nights at Freddy's 2 place. They make new animatronics since the old ones were too scary and smelly. They made the new toy animatronics and threw all the old ones in the back. They also threw in the Springtrap and the Golden Freddy suits. Both are golden due to time discoloration. The old animatronics are now withered. Everything's okay, and the new animatronics have police scanners. Then Purple Guy shows up and begins working there again. He takes up the Golden Freddy suit again. As long as he wears the suit, the new animatronics will not suspect him. However, one day, Mangle catches him. He breaks Mangle during her broadcast, causing an error and brings kids in there who think it's a game. The company goes in with it and making the Mangle an attraction. Purple Guy then begins messing with the toy animatronics, wiring them, making them confused with their software. They now see all adults as suspects and all kids as good. This means Purple Guy can now safely move around while the old possessed animatronics try to kill the adults. This means Purple Guy can now safely move around. The old possessed animatronics try to stop Purple Guy, but they can't. Foxy malfunctions, tearing out Jeremy's frontal lobe, which allows Purple Guy to kill one more child. This one possesses Foxy. The place closes down yet again, and they decide to scrap the new faulty animatronics and rebuild the old ones. Five Nights at Freddy's 3 occurs. They take everything making the new place. This is what causes the split ending, so pay close attention. First off, Purple Guy's spirit wants to kill you. The spirits of the animatronics do not kill you because they are trying to scare you away to save you. They are trying to warn you. The eyes are the clue. The eyes are the spirits. The light in the kids' eyes, the bad ending occurs when you do not take their warnings and the place opens. They cannot leave until they are sure everyone is safe from the Purple Guy. That's why the heads at the end of the game have light for the bad ending along with Springtrap's head. Those lights are the spirits. The good ending occurs when you do take their warnings and the place never opens. The lights are gone as Purple Guy is finally truly defeated and the kids can rest knowing everyone is safe. Either way, you or the kids' spirits burn down the place as a final attempt to shut down the place as you find out after Nightmare Mode. This ends the Five Nights at Freddy's trilogy. Alright guys, so based off of Paul Orlando, that was his story and his research of the whole Five Nights at Freddy's trilogy. Now, the only thing I have to say about this is that this whole thing that I just talked about seems to be going in order from Five Nights at Freddy's 1, 2, and 3. Even though most people think that Five Nights at Freddy's 2 is a prequel, that Five Nights at Freddy's 2 came first, and then Five Nights at Freddy's 1 came second, and then Five Nights at Freddy's 3 came, but judging by, you know, what I just read in this video, it looks like he's going by Five Nights at Freddy's 1, or Fredbear's Diner, the one that doesn't have a game yet, and then 1, 2, and 3. It looks like he's going in order by the game releases, but I'm not sure if that's even true, but like I said in the very beginning, that these could be false, these could be true, who knows, maybe we're all thinking the wrong thing and then Five Nights at Freddy's 2 came place after Five Nights at Freddy's 1. But there is one thing, at the end of Five Nights at Freddy's 1, when you do get your check, it says 19XX. We don't know if it's 1990s, the 1980s, the 1970s, or whatever, it just says 19XX. But in Five Nights at Freddy's 2, you get your check and it's during 1987, so maybe Five Nights at Freddy's 1 took place before Five Nights at Freddy's 2, but I mean, according to Game Theory's video, they said that Five Nights at Freddy's 2 was a prequel and it came before Five Nights at Freddy's 1, so that's the only thing I have to say about this Paul Orlando's comment, but this is pretty much the video. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. I'll try to see if I can respond to them, but if not, then that means I'm just busy with college stuff or another video. But yeah, just go ahead and leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Give me your theories or any other video suggestions that I should do that you might think I should be interested in. I don't know. But yeah, I hope you guys liked the video. Please give it a thumbs up. It will help me out a ton. And cue the outro.